Hello, welcome back to Candid Talk with Adelle. It's always a pleasure. I have been seeing the engagement in the comment section. I'm humbled. Thank you so much. We are growing, almost about to make 4,000 subscribers. Please come on, if you haven't subscribed yet, go on, subscribe, click on that button, like the episodes, and let's keep growing, learning about leadership, learning about human capital management, learning about money. Transparency and accountability are our values on this channel. So if you're out there and you want to be part of this family, you are welcome. Again, my name is Adelle, and today our topic is about integrity and leadership. If you want to understand how this works together, please, let's get started. You're a leader out there. One of the things they ask you, what values do you move with as an individual that will align with the business that you are leading? And so leading with integrity is an integral part in any leadership setting, whether it's business, even in your own home, in the company that you are at. Integrity is a very, very important part. Let's look at different concepts. Now, values and principles. When you're getting an interview in a company, they ask you, what are your values? Because they want to understand if those values actually do align with the company values themselves. Every company in the world, every business has its important values that they consider, whether it's transparency, integrity, some have accountability, teamwork, so many. And so as a leader, you must align your values with those of the company, because once you do that, you're able to hit the objectives of that company. Every company has a vision and a mission. Now, the vision, the long-term projection of where that company needs to be. The objectives and the strategies on how to get there is your job as a leader. Now, understanding your values and how they align with the business you're leading is very important. If they don't align, please do not waste your time, because you are going to jeopardize yourself in that place. Now, understanding those values, aligning them for the outcome, which you must know as well, is very important. When it comes to integrity, you must also know what are the expectations of the stakeholders. There are so many stakeholders, from the shareholders, from the CEOs, the board that is governing, to the people outside. They're also stakeholders. Your customers are stakeholders. What are the expectations? And so you merge those expectations with the values that you have and the goal at the end. And so that aligns you in understanding the integrity values you need to carry as you do your business. Transparency and accountability. Your own employees, if you have them, they are also your stakeholders. And so you must be transparent and accountable. When you're making decisions, that's an area to look at for transparency. Why are you making a certain decision? What is the impact of that decision? What is the intended outcome of that decision? Transparency, because when you are transparent, you bring your team with you on that journey of amazing results. I can assure you, accountability and transparency gets the team with you. They will do anything, because then you're building trust and credibility. For every organization, I will tell you that there are policies and guidelines that assist that company to run, what we call systems and structures in operations or in the setup to govern and to monitor if things are happening the way they should. And so as a leader, you must be very, very inquisitive to understand each and every policy, to read and be in aligned with the company guidelines so that you don't make decisions outside them. Some decisions can be good, but outside the company policy and guidelines. And so you'll be found to be unethical. So you need to be understanding the policies in the organization and make decisions based on those guidelines that fit in. That way you have backup in case anything doesn't go right, you know where to start from. And so that allows you to manage the business, the company, your home with integrity. The other thing you must look at is consultation and collaboration. This is an important aspect in managing teams with integrity. How does this work? So let's do this. You want to pass a rule or a guideline in the company, or you want to change culture if you're a human resource practitioner. You must be able to consult the teams that you are managing for where this guideline or rule or new concept is going to apply. You will not sit in the office alone, make a decision, and you want it to be implemented. What happens to ownership? And so for the employees, for your family members, for your business people to adopt that new change, new culture, there has to be consultation and engagement. By doing that, you're building credibility, you're building trust, and in the process, the team owns the process that you are trying to introduce, all the new concept, and before you know it, it is thriving. So, as part of understanding integrity is understanding your team and knowing what they need. You will not know what they need unless you consult. And when you consult, you will get collaborative ideas that can make your idea even better. I don't see why some of us as leaders always want to have the autonomy to make decisions without consulting the other people. I can assure you, in the long run, it can easily backfire. And so integrity is part and parcel of you taking the initiative to consult, to seek ideas, to collaborate, and in the process you have systems that are efficient and that are working. Why then should we have integrity in our work as leaders? The long-term impact and growth of the organization will be factored on how you are in tandem with ethics. For any organization, the vision, you can say it's a 5-year, 10 years. To get there, the systems you put in place, the structures you put in place are to ensure that you have sustainable growth and productivity. Yes, every business needs to grow and be productive. And so to do that, the level of integrity and your transparency will allow you or will propel you into the long-term future, into the long-term goals that you're trying to chase. Leaders, should you follow shortcuts, you'll have short-term results. And so integrity is part and parcel of the long-term vision. But of course, you also need to continually grow, continually understand the dynamics and the changes in the environment. These days, there's a lot of technology changing, there's new ways of working, understanding your people, they are also changing in the organization. So it's a whole process of breaking it down to make sure that by the time you build a solid organization, integrity, ethics, transparency, accountability, and moving and bringing your team together through engagement is important. For sustainable growth and to achieve your ultimate goal, these values or these principles cannot be ignored. So I ask you, leaders out there, are you a leader with integrity? Are you consulting your team? Are you collaborating? Are you engaging your main stakeholders, who are your employees? Are you running that company with efficiency and transparency? Because the long-term results will surely vindicate you. I look forward to seeing you next time. If you have any comments about how you can lead with integrity, please put them in the comment section. I'll be happy to read them and also reply to them. I'm very efficient with that. Please do let me know. How have you been leading in your home, in your business, and in the organization you're at if you're an employee with integrity? See you soon.